And if you don't believe it works, I'm gonna do a magic trick because I use this same psychology formula on you for the hook in this video. And if you're still watching, that proves it worked. Let me show you exactly what I did. So I started off by saying this. Today we're talking about hooks. If you want your videos to perform better, you have to make better hooks. So right away, this was me giving context on exactly what the video is about, hooks, but also creating common ground and getting you to lean in around the benefit of making better videos if you figure out how to make better hooks. This started building the curiosity loop in your mind. Now, if you watch just those 2 sentences and you don't really care about making videos or making content, then that didn't really apply to you and you've probably bounced anyway. But if you're at this point right now, I guarantee it's because you're trying to figure out how to make videos to perform better. So this built common ground with you, which is my target viewer. Okay, so that's step 1. So context about the video and I got you leaning in. So now what's next? The next thing I said was this. But here's the thing. I'm not gonna give you a list of 25 proven viral hooks because that's not what you need. This is the scroll stop interjection, the stop sign, the red light, the stun gun. And this stops you in your tracks because I'm reiterating what you've typically heard in the past. Typically, you see creators talk about the list of the 40 best proven hooks and then they give you the list. But you know this isn't the answer. I know that's not the answer. So I'm using that embedded belief in your head that you know it's not the answer to stun you into waiting to see what comes next. This is just the setup line to give the contrarian snapback. But it works especially well here because you and I both know that conventional wisdom doesn't work. And so I'm playing on that embedded subconscious belief. Okay, so far you've stopped the car and you've exited off the highway. Now, how do I get you to turn around? That is step 3. So what did I do next? This is the last thing I said. What you need is to understand the psychology behind why those hooks worked. And then the tactics for how to use that psychology in your own stuff. And this is the contrarian snapback because most people have heard the word psychology. Whether you study psychology or not, you've heard the word psychology and you have a suspicion as I delivered it that actually would result in some surprise or secret information that's way deeper than the conventional wisdom. You hear that and you believe that to be true. So I've snapped you back off the conventional wisdom back to this psychology frame, which is what I'm talking about. So when I say, hey, if you want to achieve X, don't do Y, do Z. And if you want to achieve X, you're going to listen. It works every time. The key though is that you need Z to actually be compelling, which in this case, I think it is. This is actually the formula I use and I know it's proven to work. If you just do this game, but then you don't actually have anything at the end of the rainbow, people will just churn and you're a fraud. So this formula works in all types of videos.